Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're trying out a DRAGAPULT team. It's actually very interesting. I love DRAGAPULT. I think it's a really strong Pokemon still today. So let's try it out. The thing here on this team is that we can actually pair DRAGAPULT and Eleki pretty well with that SCREECH. The one thing to watch out is SCREECH has not like a really great accuracy, so yeah, we just need to kind of not overuse that. And also DRAGAPULT has here Dragon Dance, and we have two redirect options on the Togekiss or on the Amoonguss there. Then Incineroar is kind of like very standard, what you would see on a normal typical Incineroar. And the last one is actually very interesting, is Body Press Iron Defense Urshifu. And the thing is that you see the Steel Wing here on the DRAGAPULT, so actually we can go for some sort of boosting the defenses on the Urshifu. Obviously we need to be careful if we do use that, because well, some of the opponent's team will be also specially like special attackers, and Urshifu has no great special attack, so we need to be a little bit more careful with that. And yeah, this is the team. Let's try it out and see how we do. By the way guys, I haven't been posting videos as regularly as before. I think I was posting daily videos. I had to slow down a little bit because I had a new job, and life, just basically life gets on your way. But I think slowly I will be able to get more consistent back again. As always, thanks for watching, thanks for all the support from you guys, and yeah, I hope that I will be able to post more content. And the other thing is, like, also I lost I recorded all the videos actually, and for some reason my mic was not working, so I'll try to speak or record again the voice on those videos. Yeah, sorry about that, and I hope you enjoy. Alright, so I'm gonna try to do my best here with the audio on top of the video. Basically here what I'm thinking is, okay, they have Crocodile and Frostlass. I think we actually used this team in the past on the channel, so we kind of know what to expect. Crocodile is actually, the ability there is Anger Point, and Frostlass is gonna activate that with, I believe it's Frost Breath, and then yeah, you're gonna crit yourself and you're gonna trigger Anger Point, which will boost your attack to max. It will max your attack. So I think the way I wanted to go about this was actually trying to go some sort of SCREECH, because Eleki is the fastest Pokemon here, and DRAGAPULT is actually also very fast. But then I had to also cover for the possibility of Venusaur Torkoal here. So I think that's where I'm thinking, okay, maybe I go Urshifu to deal with the P2 and then the Torkoal, but also I needed something to deal with the Venusaur. And I think here I thought Incineroar would be the better choice there. Also, I think we have Taunt, and it's good against the Porygon and the Torkoal in case they have some sort of Yawn. So I decided to go with the Incineroar here. But yeah, my opponent here will start with the Crocodile Frostlass combination, so I was happy to see this, because this is what I wanted to, like, I came prepared to lead with this. So I thought, okay, we SCREECH into the Crocodile, but then I found myself not having a dragon move, so we lose the stab there. Yeah, so I'm like, do we go for Max Steel Spike or do we go for Airstream? Obviously Max Phantasm, the Crocodile, is not gonna be very effective, so I think, yeah, I went for the Max Airstream because it had like a stronger base power. But here I thought, okay, maybe SCREECH is enough to KO, like -2 defense with the Max Airstream. Obviously I was doubtful because it's not we're not the same, we're not flying type, so we lose the stab there. They're gonna max the Crocodile, so I was happy to see that. I was expecting also to see that. And then let's see. Then the Aleki, I think we connect. Yeah, that's very good. So we connect SCREECH there, and the Max Airstream comes out, and actually it was actually pretty good damage. So at this point I was thinking, okay, if we lose the Dragapult, I think we can KO the Crocodile on the next turn. But then the Frost Breath was actually enough to take them down, so that was actually pretty funny to see. Like, yeah, I think they didn't like that. And yeah, at this point, I think Dragapult is looking really strong, with a boost on speed as well, so we're guaranteed to outspeed anything at this point. Torkoal coming out. I think Frostlass, at this point we know that, or probably Frostlass has some sort of Focus Sash, so I thought, okay, maybe Electro Web is a good option here to lower potentially eruptions coming out of Torkoal, and also, yeah, some sort of removing the Focus Sash there. But also, at the same time, I was thinking maybe Torkoal has Yawn, and this is still not over. So yeah, kind of looking at all my options here, but I think I go for Max Phantasm and Electro Web. Yeah. So yeah, mainly to try to get rid of the Frostlass on this turn, try to chip away some damage on the Torkoal as well, and yeah, we're gonna go for the Phantasm here. Yeah, there's no way Frostlass will survive that at all. I think maxed Dragapult there with 5-4. So Frostlass goes down, and then it's Torkoal. And yeah, Eruption comes out. I think I was happy to see that. I prefer Eruption over Yawn at this point. But looking back at this, actually, like, I believe Airstream was better because they had the Venusaur in the back. So now I'm open to potentially get put to sleep if my Dragapult is not faster. So I went for the Airstream, and I think I went for another. Did I go? Yeah, another Electro Web, just to assure that we can outspeed the Venusaur there. But yeah, also Venusaur had Cobra Berry, I believe. Yeah, there's the Cobra Berry. So I think at this point, like, Max Phantasm was the safest option, because I thought, okay, you're not maxed, you're not gonna survive that, but actually look at that, Venusaur surviving there. I think that Venusaur was bulkier than usual, but still, yeah, no need to open myself for that Sleep Powder there. And then another option coming out. It's gonna deal with the Electric here finally, and then Dragapult is gonna stay asleep. And now it's yeah, I bring in Incineroar because, well, we have Fake Out pressure here, and I don't know if the, like, if you're running Sleep Powder, I don't think you're running Protect usually on the Venusaur. So I thought, okay, let's just Fake Out the Venusaur here. And also burning one of the Dragapult's sleep turns. So we go for the Fake Out here, and then we go for... I think it didn't matter because it's our first turn of sleep. So yeah, Steel Wing. Okay, Phantom Force was the choice, but I mean, like, it's my first turn of sleep, so it really doesn't matter. And then Venusaur didn't have Protect, so yeah, Fake Out will take the Venusaur down. And now another option coming in the sun. I think here that was a lot of damage, because like I think Dragapult is actually pretty good against Torkoal, especially if the eruptions are not dealing the same amount of damage as when Torkoal is full HP, but here it was a crit, so yeah, actually doing more damage than I thought. And then I think, yeah, they canceled the battle, and that's the first battle of the day. Yeah, let's check out the next one. Okay, so second battle of the day. Here I was thinking, well, Eleki is actually pretty good except for the Raichu. But then I need to be careful a little bit with the Kingdra here, because obviously they're pretty fast in the rain. So it's pretty common that you kind of leave Kingdra and Politoed in the back just to have that rain in the back to activate Swift Swim. But so for that reason, because I think Kingdra is coming out, I go Dragapult Togekiss. That way I can actually kind of like Dragon Dance and avoid getting hit by Kingdra, like some dragon move there. Still bringing the Eleki here, and I think I had to do something about the Gyarados, and I think I went Insane because they have 3 physical attackers here, Scizor, Rillaboom, and Gyarados. So I went for the Intimidate there. So I actually don't remember what they led, but yeah, I think it's Kingdra for sure, because I was expecting that. Oh yeah, Kingdra and Scizor there. So this was expected, but actually Scizor here is actually pretty good because it threatens my Togekiss, but still it gives me Dragon Dance and Follow Me. So worst case scenario, I get a Dragon Dance off. Kingdra protects here, which I'm totally fine with. And we will get a Dragon Dance here and a free switch in as well, so that's pretty good. They go for the Bullet Punch on the Togekiss. I was actually thinking that Togekiss might survive this, but yeah, don't underestimate the Scizor there. As Dragon Dance comes out. And now obviously we want to bring Eleki here. Oh, actually I didn't bring the Incineroar, I brought the Urshifu. I can't remember why I decided to go Urshifu here. I do think maybe the Incin there was a better choice. Maybe I didn't bring it because it was Kingdra. I felt really strongly that Kingdra was gonna come out, and Politoed as well, so maybe it's not the best, which is fair enough. So I go into the Eleki here. And well, the Dragapult has +1 speed at the moment, so yeah, feeling pretty confident about it. I decided to go for Airstream into the Scizor here because I'm expecting the Politoed to swap in. And yeah, I thought, okay, we're gonna do some Electro Web on the Kingdra here. The thing is, so Kingdra in this position, Kingdra is expecting some kind of dragon move, right? Because now I can guarantee that I'm moving first. So I thought, okay, I don't need to target the Kingdra here because they're probably some like max guard or something, but they had protected before, so I was actually expecting some sort of swap. But they decided to max the Kingdra here. That was actually totally unexpected. So if they had gone for a dragon move into my Dragapult, maybe I had like very low chances of surviving that. So yeah, happy to see that max guard coming out here. And yeah, see, so we're going for the Bullet Punch once again. And Airstream coming out. And also we're gonna see the Electro Web. So yeah, it was definitely like, I don't know what happened here. Maybe my opponent forgot they had protected before. I really thought they would swap the Kingdra because of the Dragon Dance. But yeah, when I saw it Dynamaxing, I was like, wow, they're gonna KO my Dragapult, but they didn't. So Polito comes in. At this moment, obviously we're faster than Kingdra. And here, even though I knew like Kingdra was probably gonna max guard again, Kingdra is actually kind of pinned because we're moving first now, even with the rain up. So I decided, okay, like, let's not throw, and like, even though Kingdra might protect here, I'm just gonna target it regardless. And Eleki can focus down the Politoed, so I go for Thunderbolt into the Politoed here. So, and I was expecting the Politoed to kind of go for Perish Song or something like that. And the Kingdra max guards here, which, yeah, I was kind of expecting the Kingdra to max guard, but yeah, as I said, I didn't really care at this point because the Kingdra is kind of pinned. Like, I'm gonna take it down whenever I have a turn, so whenever I can land an attack on it. So Rillaboom comes in. Obviously this puts the Eleki in kind of a tough spot, but okay, Phantasm will still KO the Kingdra, I think, from that range. We're at +1 attack and we have Life Orb and also Stab, so I think, yeah, max Phantasm there will probably KO the Kingdra. I was probably like 70% confident that it would KO, but yeah, the Rillaboom there are doing a great job to kind of put some pressure on the Eleki there. So I was expecting Fake Out from the Rillaboom, but yeah, actually they decided to Grassy Glide there. I go for the max Phantasm here, so let's see. And yeah, that was enough to KO the Kingdra. So yeah, I think here the key was getting ahead in speed, in terms of speed. So I don't think they were expecting the Dragon Dance, and them protecting turn 1 was really good for us. So yeah, now the Rillaboom is kind of a problem because Eleki is kind of pinned, right? Because one Grassy Glide will probably KO, and we have Phantom Force, so yeah, still doable for them because it's like a 2-turn attack. So I decided to go for Fly here, just get the super effective damage, and I believe I went into the Urshifu here. And the reason why I went to the Urshifu was basically because the Urshifu can survive a Grassy Glide, and then I will be able to protect the Urshifu. And basically just stalling a little bit their grassy terrain. That's my thinking. Because yeah, the Eleki is actually more valuable here for me with Screech. So once Grassy Terrain is over, and here I'm checking Grassy Terrain, yeah, once Grassy Terrain is over, we can Screech and deal with the Rillaboom, but I think Fly will pick it up. So let's see, Grassy Glide into the Urshifu here, and Fly, we're at +1 attack, and the Life Orb, extra damage there. And yeah, it's enough to pick up the Rillaboom, but I think the Rillaboom was doing a really good job to kind of put some sort of pressure into us. Yeah, and that's, as always, well played to my opponent. And let's check out the third game. Right, so for the last battle of the day, it was actually going against Zapdos here, and I'm thinking, I don't want Trick Room going up from the Cresselia. I think that's the one thing I want to avoid. So I'm thinking, well, maybe Cresselia has some sort of item like Mental Herb or some sort of berry to avoid dark types or ghost types. So if it was, I decided to go Eleki Dragapult, but at the same time being a little bit more careful with going up against Cresselia. So I wanted to go lead with that, but also bringing the Amoonguss in the back in case Trick Room goes up. So yeah, and the thing is, like, Cresselia can also have Mental Herb, so I didn't want to bring the Insin for that reason, because even if I taunt, then they would still be able to set up the Trick Room. So I decided to go with the Amoonguss instead. And then for the last one, I think it was Togekiss. But actually the Urshifu is actually pretty good here for the Nidoking and the Heatran. And also for the, probably the, if the Grimmsnarl has Reflect or something, we can hit through that with Surging Strikes with the critical hit there. So I think Urshifu was the better choice. They go for Zapdos and Nidoking. So here I'm thinking, okay, maybe, well, it's not Cresselia, so maybe I can actually Dynamax the Dragapult. And the question is, like, do we, like, -2 Max Phantasm, will it KO the Zapdos? I actually didn't know the answer to that. So I'm looking at my options here. And I think, like, actually Zapdos is pretty strong against what I brought. So I kind of, yeah, had to do something about it. And I decided to go for Max Phantasm here and Screech. Because, like, if we can... I was hoping to see the Zapdos Dynamax and actually pick up the KO there, because that would be really good for us. Basically, we could actually win the game, I think, turn 1. Let's see. So we get the Dynamax here, and then they were Dynamaxing, and I thought, okay, maybe it's, yeah, it has to be Zapdos, because Nidoking has Sheer Force, so you don't usually want to lose your ability, so you wouldn't go for a Dynamax on that. So I was actually happy to see the Zapdos Dynamax, and now the thing is, two things: connecting Screech and also hoping for a KO. Screech connects, which is really nice. And now it's up to Dragapult. And then Life Orb, Max Phantasm here. You can see that was a very clean KO there. Yeah, poor Zapdos. It's actually very satisfying to one-hit KO a Dynamax Pokemon for sure. So really happy to see that. And then now we will see basically the Pokemon that I didn't want to see come in. So it was Cresselia. And here I'm like, okay, there is two possibilities here. Maybe you go for Trick Room or you go for Ally Switch. But I really didn't want to let Cresselia set up Trick Room. Also, they could also, like, protect Cresselia here. Which I think Protect and some sort of Ice Beam would have been good for them. But here I decided to double into Cresselia, just because, like, Trick Room is very disruptive for me. Yeah, here I think my opponent got actually a little bit unlucky there with the reads, because they actually swapped Nidoking out and we managed to yeah, pick up Cresselia there, KO. And here I thought, okay, maybe Cresselia was actually Mental Herb, because I didn't see any berry being active. So bye bye Cresselia. And now it's up to Heatran and Nidoking. We know Nidoking protected turn 1, so we know it has Protect. And here I'm thinking, well, Dragapult can actually deal better with the Heatran. So I'm actually gonna target the Nidoking here because, yeah, usually Nidoking has either Blizzard or Ice Beam, right? So I think it's better to not let the Nidoking do anything. And I just realized, by the way, that we haven't had any damage. It's the damage that Dragapult has got is only Life Orb recoil, which is kind of crazy actually. So I didn't know what to do with Eleki here. I decided to go for Electroweb just to lower Heatran's speed and help the Togekiss in the back actually. And then I decided to go after the Nidoking with the Dragapult. I don't think Nidoking has like... yeah, there was no chance for Nidoking to survive that, I don't think, based on the defenses. I can double check. I'm actually curious now. So Nidoking... what is Nidoking's defense? So 77 is actually not bad, but it's also not great. So yeah, I don't think Nidoking would have survived that at all. And Heatran is actually going to survive the T-Bolt coming out from the Eleki, which is kind of bad because my Dragapult has to go for Phantom Force, and we need to wait until one more turn. This game is actually pretty over at this point, but okay, we bring in the Togekiss now, and yeah, I mean, I think Dragapult was actually pretty difficult for them to deal with, but other than that, I think they had a pretty good matchup against my team. So Phantom Force connects here, and yeah, Heatran goes down, and as always, well played to my opponent. And yeah, that was the third battle of the day. Alright, so I'm leaving it here for today, guys. Thanks for watching, thanks for all the support. I'm gonna try to double check next time the audio, I apologize for that, and I also will try to upload more videos, at least 2 per week or something like that. And yeah, hopefully as time goes I will be able to upload more frequently as I was doing before. And yeah, thanks for watching again, and see you next time.